Hey Fuzzy Goat family, Melissa here in Thomasville, Georgia. Hope you are having a wonderful Tuesday and had a good weekend. We are melting down here in the south, which I think a lot of us are, so I hope you're able to stay cool. I wanted to show off my new finished project. It is the Extra Lite Bright top by Wool & Pine, and it is Extra Light, L-I-T-E, Bright. Hello, Barbara. Thank you for watching. And it's a fingering weight. I was going to show you the pattern. Hold on. I'll grab it because I wanted to, they have, maybe I'm going to show you the pattern. Here it is. Okay. Back. So she has on here, it's really supposed to be a 5-color fade, or you can do whatever number you want. She has a formula, that's what I was going to show you. Hello, Lynn. Thanks for watching. This is my page. She has a whole page dedicated to a formula. And I thought I was going to be using 5 colors. And I kind of know what length I like on my sweaters, and when I looked at the schematic, it was going to go much longer than that. So I ended up only using 4 colors, but I used, this is going to be kind of confusing, I used her formula here for 5 colors because, like I said, I didn't realize that I wasn't going to go that long. So the difference being between 4 colors and 5 colors. 5 colors, your solids, let's see if you can see it, like right here would be right. I'm doing the solid color here. I did a solid color here. There's no color work. So if you're having less colors, if we had 4, I would have had more of a gap of just the solid color. But I didn't do that. So there you go. I used her formula for 5 colors, but I used 4. And what else did I do different? I'm looking here in the camera. I used the second color for this, and I wonder if I should have just kept it the same. I'm not sure, but it's okay. I like it. I was surprisingly pleased with my neckline. I wasn't sure how that was going to turn out. I did pick up fewer stitches, maybe 10 fewer stitches, not a whole lot. And even after I did it, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like this, so I didn't tie in any or weave in any of my ends. Then I blocked it, and it blocked out real nice. So there's that. The other thing I did is, can you see the bottom? When I bound off, well, and I didn't realize it was a split hem. I don't know if y'all can see the bottom of the sweater here. But it is a split hem. I did longer on the back side because I like that look. Not much. And then I bound off with this color, which made it kind of fun, right? Because you kind of see it changes. I didn't do it in the back because I forgot. But anyway, it's just a fun summer knit, you know. Again, it's fingering weight, and I used 4 different colors. So that's it on the Extra Bright Light, and I'm going to sit down now, and we're going to talk about some new stuff we got in the shop and my projects, because I have officially, oh, that was a big drop down there, officially hibernated probably three of my sweaters. Hello, Renee and Lynn. And just decided that I'm just going to pick them up a little later in the summer, because we have some really nice summer. Somebody's just texting us asking if I'm on today. Kate, did you see that text?
Not yet.
Mary wants to know if I'm on today.
Okay, I'll tell her.
Anyway, so what was I saying?
Just say that.
I just lost my train of thought. Oh, we have some nice summer yarns that I was really excited to work with and share with you guys with some patterns. I've been posting a lot of patterns, even showing you that some of the sale yarn that we have would be great for them. But before I talk about my projects, let me talk about some new stuff we got in the shop. I know this is heavy yarn. It's bulky, but it's almost July. It's almost time to start knitting for Christmas. So we've got some pixie hat kits. So I just want to show you the colors that we have in the kits. This is peony pink. I love that color. We have the azure. That's how you say it. Oh, this is frosty azure. Yeah, frosty azure. So it's the blue. And it's blue jay, I believe, is this one. Yep, blue jay.
It's not that bad.
Okay, and these are kits, so it has the pattern in it. And I thought I had one more. Did I drop it? No, I guess that's it. So we have those as kits. But then we also got some of the daisy chain, which is in the pixie hat kit. Yes, we love knit collage, Elizabeth, I agree with you. And we just have these skeins if you want to do a hat or a cowl or something for Christmas. This color is smoky, no, I can't remember, quartz. And it's slightly lighter than it's been in the past, but it's kind of cool combination, kind of a neutral. This is Sweet Papaya. Who don't love this pink? Full fuchsia. And then this one is, what is this one? Cosmo Purple. So you can find those on our website, fuzzygoatyarns.com. And those have been hard to get in, honestly. So we were excited to get those new yarns in. Something else that we have new, a new color, I should say. These toolboxes, I just love my toolbox. They come with our logo on the top. They come with magnetic that you can apply depending on where you'd like it, if you want it here or on the bottom. I have mine up here, and I have some just random, my darning needles, I think I have a pair of scissors, and I have just random markers that if I need just real quick to get something, the opening kind, because in case I drop a stitch. So anyway, so they're really fun. We've got 5 different colors. That's the teal. This is the red. This is the one I have sitting next to my chair in my new house. And finally got this color in is orange. And then we have, I can't remember what we're calling these. I'm sorry. I thought I had them closer. I think this is just green. I'm not sure. Green. And then we have the aqua color. See? Very cool. Very cool. Just enough to keep in, you know, tidy some of your things that you use often. All right. So I showed you that. We also have, this is the last week, y'all, of these bags, cotton and silk bags. I just grabbed a few of them. You can go online. We have, probably, I think 4 different sizes. This is the biggest one. And you can pick which fabric you want it in, which is kind of cool. I love that it's so firm. I haven't decided which one I'm getting though, size-wise. And I love the contrast color inside. So this is the biggest one. I just brought this one because I do love the colors. Hello, Marcia. And we have this little, it's got the goats on it, little pencil box. But see, I like this too, I think for traveling, because, you know, sometimes those little bags just flop over and then everything spills out of it, but I feel like this would sit better, you know, in the car or something like that. So Michelle, hello, and Lori, thank you for watching. So we have these, and we also have the little smaller bags too, so check it out on our website. You get to pick which fabric you like. We're expecting them, this is the last week of them, so we're getting the orders in, and I think we're expecting them to come in later in July. So that's super fun. So I wanted to mention those. And then another thing that we found, it was inspired by our trip to market, let's just say that, because we saw something like this and I got super excited, and then we realized that they were using sewing machines. So we really wanted something that you could do yourself, right? Maybe not with a sewing machine, or, you know, I guess I don't even know if it has an age on here. Let me just look real quick. I don't think it does. But this kit, okay, got the box of kit, to make these baskets. And we have 2 colorways. This one is latte, so it is just, you know, a latte would be really, a cold latte, iced latte would be really good right now. So it's everything you need in here. Ruth, thank you. Ruth commented on my sweater, thank you very much. I was really happy with how it came out, and I don't know if y'all noticed, but I knit, this one went really fast because I was so excited to work on it. And with the color work, it was easy, so it didn't even matter if you got off, because that's kind of what the sweater looks like. So it went really fast. Anyway, so this is the latte, but we also have it in this fun marine color. I'll show you this too. You can make your own little bowl. You have all the directions that you need in here. Let me show you those two real quick. And it's all done by hand. Yeah, see, they got the directions on what to do, how to do it, to make the basket. Just make this look like a sea animal right here. But they have everything you need, so it's kind of cool. Kids are home this summer and they need something to do. Here you go. We got, and it's called Sunburst Basket Kit. We have it in the latte and we have it in the marine, so check those out. Also online. All right, I think, so now I can start on my projects. So, July 1st is almost here. Do you have, okay, somebody's asking about the bags hanging behind me. Oh, yes. Those are the boho bags. B-O-H-O by Erin Flett. I actually have one that I use, especially on Tuesdays when I'm bringing in all my bags. But right here, those are the Erin Flett bags. These are sold, those are the boho bags. But those on the other side are sold in a set of 3, but they're also Erin Flett. So if you go on our website and put Erin Flett in your search, you'll be able to see them there. Hello, Harriet. Thanks for watching. All right, so it's almost July 1st, and I am planning, and I've talked about this, to cast on my Christmas Bell by Isabel Kramer. There are a lot of other fun patterns out there. I just wondered who is planning to cast on a Christmas in July pattern. So you can either put a comment here, and I'll come back and check it out. But I do plan to cast this on, or at least get my gauge swatch done on this July 1st. I will not be here next week. I'm going to go visit some family in North Carolina. But on July 1st, I will have something done with this. Hopefully, maybe I'll even do the gauge swatch before I leave so I can cast on. And I'm excited because I am going to use a theme pack for that one, which will give me so many options. Yeah, so I gotta print I think I have the pattern. Print it out, and I gotta look at the color work, because I might even just choose what I'm gonna do by the color work. So, all right, so join me. That's what I'm saying. Join me in Christmas in July, even if it's a gift for somebody else, or maybe can take our mind off this incredible heat. All right, so the next project, let's see. Well, let me go by my list so I don't get myself confused. Is this the right one? Yeah. I did my gauge swatch. I think I talked about that last week. Maybe I didn't. And I did cast on for the Salty Air, right? I didn't get very far, but I did want to cast on. It was an interesting cast on. It was called the cable, I can't remember what they called it. Alternating, that's what it was. Alternating cable cast on. So you literally do your cast on in a knit purl, which I've done that with some other ones. This one and the cable cast on was much easier. I could see what was happening, so if I put it down, I could come back and know what was happening. I can't remember. I think it's that tubular one that gets me every time. This is a good one, and I could probably use it for any cast on. And the difference, it gives you a little more stretch than just a long tail, but it also gives you that appearance of the knit stitch just kind of rolling over the edge, right? Like it just, you can't see the ending of it. So anyway, alternating cable cast-ons, check it out. It's in this pattern of the Salty Air. This is what they suggested you use, so I decided to do that. Let's see if I got the pattern here. Yes, I do have it right here, so I can show y'all. So I have decided I've been talking about it a long time, and I've been showing it, and I am doing it. It's just a very simple lace top. It's got some lace work up here. So I'm going to do this, and I'm using, let me show you, 29 Bridges, which we got at Market. This is Prue, and it is her wool linen blend. So I thought that was really cool. 90% wool, so you get the benefits of the wool, but it has 10% linen in it, so you get the benefit of that. But also I like that you can see that little bit of linen. It just gives the yarn a little dimension, I guess. So tonight, I think I was getting ready to do increase, and so I didn't want to start that yet. Increase row, and then my short rows. So I like to be able to sit and get that all done at one time. Thank you, Caroline. You like my new top. This was fun. This was a fun one. I'm gonna definitely recommend it. Yeah, you could really have fun with it. Okay, so that's the Salty Air Tea. I got that started. Put this right here. What's the next one? I did not bring the shawl because I didn't work on it. So I am working on it. It's not in hibernation or timeout or whatever. I just didn't get to work on it this week because I did want to do some gauge swatching. That does tend to take a little time. I understand that, but I think it's really important to do it, even if it tells you, just gives you information, right? So yeah, so I didn't work on I don't even know how to say it, Filoli Shawl for my sister. I didn't work on that one, so I didn't bring it. But I did, however, I think last week I'd done the gauge swatch for this too. Did do the Selwood top.
If it really doesn't work, you can cut it.
And I got, so last week I think I just did the ribbing. So I have gotten into the pattern somewhat. This is a fast one. This is another fast one with the lace. It's just, you just repeat it over and over again. Selwood Tea, I think it is. This is a Caitlin Hunter. Let's see if I can quickly show you a picture. Here it is. No, that's not it. Well, nope. Yeah, here it is. I should be prepared for this, shouldn't I, y'all? I should be prepared, but I'm not. So this is it. I love the, it is bottom up. I love the kind of scallopy thing on the bottom. And just a little, it's a sport weight pattern. So we do have some yarn in, yes, yarn in the sale. That is the Milo, that's sport weight. That would work for this too. I am using something I had in my stash, but we do have cotton sport weight too. Blue Sky organic cotton. So that's that, bottom up. Yeah, so that one should go pretty fast. And who doesn't love a good pink, right? All right, so that's Selwood. What else? And then the class that we're doing, I just added a new pattern to this yarn too on the website. If you're looking to do, this is cotton linen viscose, and it's Santa's Garn, and it's called Tyke, T-Y-K-K. So it's a worsted weight. We have a lot of different colors in this. I am doing, oh yeah, I'm afraid this is going to be really big, but that's okay. I am doing the Grapefruit Pink Lady. I probably need to check my gauge, but it's going to be, but it's supposed to have some ease in it, so that's what I have to keep telling myself. And it's bottom up as well, so sometimes that's hard to see. Yeah, and it's, so there's 2 rows, otherwise you're just knitting. There's 2 rows that you actually do a pattern, and otherwise you're knitting, so this goes pretty fast. And again, this is a worsted weight, so yeah. Grapefruit Pink Lady, that's what this is. So I'm gonna probably go and check my gauge, make sure I'm not making it gigantic. That's so scary, right? Like when you're like working and you're like, is this gonna fit? So anyway, so that is a cotton linen viscose blend. So that'll be a nice summer top. And where am I? I have done a little work. Here it is. Didn't have to look too far. With the woodland, okay? So I have picked my colors, and I did a gauge swatch. So let me show you. I even blocked it. And I did, they want you to do it 2 ways. So I didn't do it as big as needed. Oh, I bet it is hot in Houston. It is hot and yucky here. Anyway, so this is, they want you to do just in stockinette, and then they want you to do some in color work. I'm just not happy doing the color work in the round like this, because I feel like the stitches really do get contorted, you know, no matter how hard I tried. So it just gives me a general idea that I realize I'm probably gonna have to go up in needle size. I think I'm supposed to have 24 stitches, and I have like 28. So I'll probably go up in needle size. I will definitely check my gauge in the sweater when I get it started. Michelle wants to see the woodland in progress. So yeah, probably gonna cast on that sometime soon. So these are my colors. This is going to be my main color, and this is going to be my woodland, I guess you want to call it. So there we go. Ruth is saying, I have to come back to your minute. Oh, about the gauge is really important. It is really important. It is super, super important. And the more I knit, I realize it's important to check it while you're knitting your project because it can change, right? I don't know. Yeah. So speaking of that, I'll get to that one next. Let's talk about my Moon Crush. Love working on this, but this is something I need to know that I'm going to be sitting for a while because you have to get the 3 balls out and have to. I try not to move them too much, so every time I get up and move them, I have to untangle them again. So it's been fun. I'm doing so. I don't know why it's been a while since I cast this on. You all may remember, and I just picked it up again this year. I chose to do the pullover. And she also has a tank top version, but I think I'm going to do the pullover version and just not have my sleeves on it. So yeah, I'm about to the point where I will be doing some shaping for the arms. Yeah, and I'm making it a little bit longer because I'm not really sure where I stop, so it's going to be longer. Anyway, so that is the pullover crush, and it's done in pieces, and I think I'm doing the front right now. I think that's the piece I'm working on. It is also fingering, so something I can wear this summer. All right, so the last one I was going to show you because I'm perplexed about what I'm going to do with this. This is my Miserina, okay? And I was concerned about the fit, so I went ahead and blocked it. I just put the yoke right upside down, put it in water. I didn't soak it too long, just enough to get it wet. And then I kind of did pin it because I was concerned about it, the width of it. But what I realized I'm really concerned about is this last row of color work. Somehow I got really tight there. So you can see there's a few stitches here, and then you carry it all the way over here. And somewhere along the line, I got real tight. And when I put it on, I felt like I wanted to burst out of it. Like it was tight around where the sleeves are separated. So I could pull it all the way back, which is an option. I feel like I still have it separated there. But I think what I may try first is, I'm gonna turn it inside out. That last row of color work, I've carried it, like it goes quite a ways. I think if I cut that and make sure and weave it in, knot it, I'm not sure what, in just a couple places, it'll loosen it up and I won't feel like, I mean, worst case scenario, I still have to pull it out, right? I still have to pull it back. So that's where I am with this. I did suggest in class, when I realized that was kind of happening, you could probably leave those last couple rows off if you're worried about that happening, and just end where it's not as tight. It's really those last couple rows that I'm super tight. I think I'm gonna have to pull it back now that I think about it. So yeah, so stay tuned. I might just get mad tonight and pull it back all the way. Just do it, right? I mean, just do it. So anyway, that's where I am with that. Miserina. This is, I love the yarn. It is Foxy Lady and lightweight. It's kind of a lightweight fingering. And it's going to be kind of open here in the bottom because I did the yarn overs, which I'm okay with. So anyway, it's yeah, Sharon, I think it's worth trying. And then if it doesn't work, I'm pulling it back anyway. But it's actually a couple rows now that I look at it. Anyhow, okay. Pull it back. Is that Teresa says pull it back? Yeah, I might try that tonight, and then I think I'm gonna yank it out and see where I can go with that. Anyway, well, thank you for watching today. I hope you all are staying cool, and I think we're gonna get some rocky weather, right, Cadence? Mike said yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday possibly. But yes, thank you for watching. I'd love to hear what your your Christmas ideas are for July, Christmas in July. And you can post them here, and check out our website, and check out Cadence on Saturday. And I will not be here next Tuesday, but I will maybe update you. I don't know. Stay tuned. Have a great week. Bye.